Ooh, so, good morning. It's, doing eggs. In case you guys are ever wondering about what I mean by eggs. Yeah, I don't eat eggs, but I do a lot of things with, it's a cookie clicker game, but it has chickens instead. And it's cute because it's way over the top sci-fi. Like these chickens can lay dilithium eggs, and terraforming eggs, and rocket fuel eggs and stuff. It's stupid. It's designed as a stupid phone game. I will chat. Anyways, I've been sitting here. This totally gray out today. I may go for a walk up the locks. Maybe run the bridge. I sure hope that music thing. I made sure that thing got through. Again, no copyright claim on. There is a copyright claim on that video, but it still can be played because it's put everything through. I heard that song on Nerd Traps is what they're calling themselves, and it's just like they're doing a lot of cosplay stuff that I'd seen through like Pat's cosplay and stuff on Instagram Reels and other short form video websites, apps. Even some people on their Twitter fleets and YouTube shorts. But anyways, so yeah, I'm between doing chest yesterday and some shoulders, and them guys down there, shoulders today, and some leg exercises, plus the stairs, plus in line for 2 days in a row for like an hour in the house. I could feel my legs yesterday were not handling it very well. It's time to give them a rest, and it sucks, but I'm like, it's a process to learn, and this is don't want to give that one away. I will have a whole. It sucks because I want to make the video now, but I don't have all the information, and so go get the information. I can't. It requires time. But the whole idea is old dog, and I brought this up before. Old dog, new tricks, and learning something from basically scratch. Never doing it before. And it's weird to have that as a novelty. You're like, what? Why would I want to do that? Because it's fun. Like, continuing further education sometimes is great and refining, but sometimes learning something new is great, Like, going from a rollerblade to a scooter to a skateboard may not be different, but but then other people also think that going from like cornerback to linebacker, well, that's not it. I mean, you guys are right next to each other in the field. I'm like, it's not. Corners go back, linebackers go forward. And the only reason they're both called backs because they're not on the line. That's why it's a quarterback, a halfback, a fullback, a running back. Just football trivia there. If you're not on the line, you probably have a suffix of back. I also have the Wikipedia article, and if you guys saw my package yesterday, awesome. It'll be making appearances in the future. I'm not going to necessarily say what it is, so maybe people can go back to the end of the last video and figure out what it is. Get some watch time near the actual end rather than just the diehards. Anyways, yeah, I will check in with you guys later. 11:18, but it's today's muscle rest day for me, so I'm probably going to go for a walk to get the heart rate up, maybe do a little bit of walk jog, but alright, what's going on with you? What's going on with you?
Yeah, brain just stopped. I'm trying to figure out why something happened in a database.
And is this still the growth? We're not going to say what on the fields because they're very, but yeah, it's one of his fields isn't showing up at all.
It's related to that, yeah.
Yeah. Because I go through I help him go through his basic questions. He says, okay, so such and such aren't showing up in the report. I'm like, is it the entire field? Yes, cool. We can find a small problem because in coding, if something is wholly not happening,
it's often just a typo.
Often a typo. Someone typed renew, RNU instead of run. I mean, that's a typo, but not quite. They forgot to I don't know, put a curly bracket in there somewhere. So yeah, I am going to go out for a walk and stuff. And gonna go head over to the locks. There's been a lot of boat stuff going through. Oh, saw another those boats yesterday. Who knew if you live next to a massive shipping canal in a country that's okay with windmills and like everywhere, you see a lot of those. But I also figured out how to open up the camera like super fast. You know how to do it?
No.
Double click the power button.
Oh, if the thing's already open?
No.
Oh, the phone camera.
Yeah.
Yes, I did know how to do that. How to open up the camera really quick, he says, while holding a camera.
Yeah, because I have to reference something I'm placing in here in post-production, in editing, because I don't have the picture. I mean, I do. It's on my phone, but I was like, click, click, camera. So I saw the boat out there, ran over to my phone, hit click, click, and took a picture of it. Now, those vessels, so I've noticed a lot of weird ones going in and out, so I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just going to go over to the locks and see what's going on. Get a little bit of walking in, because like I said, my legs are just trying to do the whole ankle stabilization. Spoilers. But yeah. Because it feels like the days have been so long. Like Aaron had his meeting this morning at 9 o'clock. And he goes, oh, NMQ meeting. And I'm like, it's Wednesday. I was having the like Thursday, Friday debate. That's the days I was debating as to what it was. Like, Thursday, Friday? It's already so late in the week. I should really get my WoW stuff done. It's like Thursday, Friday. Jeez. And then he's like, NMQ meeting. I was like, it's fucking Wednesday. So I'm going to go walk, and we're going to go see fun stuff, because by and large, so far I'm hit and miss once, hit for miss once out of all the times I've been to the locks and not found an interesting ship or boat. The last time I was there, I found that house barge. Anyways, plus they're doing construction down in between on that road right in there. Yeah, and I want to go see what's going on, because that's one of two entrances. Two entrances to the main parking lot, or the main area, and I'm like, what? Everybody must be funneling in through the elementary school side. And I'm just curious about it. So yeah, I'm gonna head out. Aaron's gonna be able to listen to music if he needs to get thinking stuff going on. So it's even worse. It's not only the fact that that one over there, which I'll get to when I get back, is closed off. They blocked off most of that road. It's the other side of my... There's a silos. But Theo, Dashric, whatever your preferred pronoun for me is, why aren't you riding your bike to get a good exercise in? Do you realize how strong the wind has to be to get my short-ass, thick-ass hair to be moving right now? With clay in it? No. Wind is back on the menu today. And my legs, not in the mood for it. There's a boat docking. That little tiny boat looks so weird. It feels like it needs to be about halfway further down. Well, I'm going to continue down to the locks. We'll see what's going on. And then we'll probably wrap up whenever I'm continuing to walk over at the other side. I need to stop by and get lunch stuff for Aaron, because he's having an eye day, so he didn't go down and eat lunch. Alright, so to be fair, it's open, so they're letting all the ones this way going out, and I don't know what's going, I'm fully willing to wait, but could you see there is a boat there, there's two of them over there, and I'm not sure there's one coming up around the corner, and I'm just like, they're real busy today, and it's gonna be fun. I don't know if there's any interesting boats, though. There might be on the other side, where the residential or the personal craft go. Alright. Look at that boat go. I'm either going to be horribly bored in my retirement ages, or I'm going to be even super more interested in things. Because, well, there's a lot of old people around here for some reason on this island, and they just love going around and looking at all the boats. But yeah, that one's leaving in like whole ass mode. This one's already moving forward a little bit. Yeah. Put a lot of editing and wonderful energy into yesterday's video with that sea shanty. Going live in about 45 minutes for me, so I'm really hoping people like flip out on that. The transitions and stuff are a little bit wonky. As I edited through it, I'm just like, it's not greatest, but it still works. And I did not plan necessarily for the music to lean as I'm leaning on the thing. And yeah, that was the time compression moved everything down to that point. And I was like, why does this sync up so well? Maybe it's just a sea shanty. It goes with everything. So all the boats are safely snugged in and the water's being churned like nobody's business. It was actually kind of amazing. The boat up on the front left, I got a picture. It's actually carrying the wind turbine blades. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that right there, but it's so cool. I was like, I just showed you guys pictures yesterday with the mast stuff, and then there's a boat carrying the fucking blades. But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna see anything interesting today, and then I looked in that boat, and I was like, man, those are really, like, you know when you get the dirt piles or something and they wrap them in that like plastic white casing to get them to like mulch faster. And I was like, yeah, that's what man, those come up to a really high point. Those look, 1, 2, 3. Oh my fucking God, those are the blades. So yeah, I didn't think I would see something interesting. And I got to see it. And I tried to zoom in on my phone and take a picture of it. Because there was a dude with a white construction cap talking with a lady and whatnot. And so I didn't want to pull out the video camera and stuff, even though the Dutch don't really care. I still have this weird impression that they do care about security and stuff, even though it doesn't really matter. There have been old people here with like their video cameras for days, it seemed like, taking pictures of boats. But yeah. This is the lock that I was sitting at. I've walked around, now I have to go sneak through there. There's another fish passage right there. There's one right back there. That's how I know the flow goes that way. Here, let's see if I can get zoomed in a little bit more. Yeah, that's what those white things are that are bowing up. Right there, there's 2 of them. And there's one back here. Oh no, it's not. The boat's too low. Okie dokie. Backtracking. Hopefully, quickly. Locks are broken. So I got over to the sport boat side. And yeah. I don't speak Dutch, so I really wasn't listening to anybody. And then one guy came up on his bike and he kept trying to ask me a question. And I was like, oh. And so we went forward and actually asked the guys with the construction helmets. And they were talking back and forth across the locks. And I was like, or across the chipping way. And I was like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? And then they said, something, and the old guy was like, oh, Yama, okay, Yama. And then like 2 people behind me in line, like left on their bikes. And I was like, I thought I heard the word afbreken in there, or kaput, and all that jazz, defect. Like I thought I'd heard those words in there somehow, so I was like, uh-oh, looks like we're not going across the locks today. But yeah, as you guys can see, the water is definitively flowing that way. Yeah. That's it. Well, at least we found out that boats are the ones traveling the blades here. I mean, boats do a lot of things here. It's fucking Netherlands. Their trains are electric. They can't haul that much. But yeah, as you guys can see, they're leaving. The camera's literally 90 degrees from looking where I'm at. As you guys can see, it's really weird. It's like those filters that like invert everything and you try to walk around your house by looking through just your phone. I'm looking at the camera to make sure that it's stable and corrected, but I can't do that because my brain connected to my arm is like, okay, so we need to tilt. No, we need to tilt. Okay, how are we doing this one? Like, when it is in line with my body, I am great with camera work, but do you turn me 90 degrees even, I'm screwed. When it's in line with me, everything's good. I can even figure out how to function backwards. Although if this screen was inverted, I might have some problems. But, no, whatever. Alright, so before I end the vlog, I'm going to walk up, I'm going to go around the idea, I'm going to go back underneath the bridge, and I'm going to just swing back through, and stuff. Okay, so the very last bit here, they've got the outer JV rolling up and over the bridge, but nobody can come in here. Nobody can go down this road. Oh, and apparently nobody can go down there either. Fun times. Fun times.